Just a question. I noticed Mr. Don Breaux, Commissioner Don Breaux' seat's still vacant. You know what the governor's decided on that, or has he nominated anybody, or what's the status on that?
Tulane University has made nominations for that vacancy. Boards and commissions and the Secretary of State's office are currently reviewing the. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'll try and explain.
This preceded your arrival as the executive director. A letter, upon the vacancy, a letter was promptly sent to Tulane asking them to submit nominations, and we have a form letter that we send now. And the letter arrived addressed to Thomas Doss instead of the governor. When it arrived, TJ immediately emailed it to Matthew Block, the governor's executive counsel, and said, hey, and also sent him a text saying, call me to say, this letter's for you, with the nominations on it. There were 2 nominations on the letter instead of 3. So I asked I spoke with the person who's with the Civil Service League, and he said there's an Attorney General opinion that says it's okay that if there's only 2 names instead of 3. He sent me the opinion, and that they can go ahead and pick from the 2 names. After the deadline elapsed, at least what we thought was the deadline, for the governor to name one of the 2 people, there was no name issue. We assumed then, under the statute, that the first name on the list becomes the appointed person. Jason called the first name on the list and said, have you been contacted by the governor or anything? And he said, no. He said, well, let me call the governor's office. You were the first person on the list. He called the governor's office, and they said, we don't have the boards and commissions did not receive a letter. And we said, well, the executive council did. And Matthew Block then called a meeting that we attended and said, you know, we think a new letter should be issued by Tulane, because only 2 names were on this letter instead of 3. I said, well, we have an Attorney General opinion that says it's okay. He said, we don't think that's in keeping with the spirit of the law. We said, okay. So they then, the governor's office that day, that was May 17th,
Yes.
called Tulane and asked Tulane to issue another letter, but with 3 names on it. On May the 18th, Tulane issued another letter with 3 names on it. The person who was first on the list in the interim contacted the Attorney General and said, I think I should be the appointed person. The Attorney General told him, ordered Jason to order the Secretary of State to obtain a commission. So Jason just wrote a letter to the Secretary of State, copied the governor, copied the Attorney General, and said, we've been ordered to obtain a commission. The Secretary of State, in turn, contacted the Attorney General and said, we want a new Attorney General opinion on this issue now. And now we're waiting on an Attorney General opinion on, I'm not sure which issue, whether or not the May 18th letter is valid or whether the 2-name letter is valid. But that's what happens when you just try to follow the rules, apparently. So we don't have a person at this point, but we expect that probably by July we might.
Yeah. Like CB said, you can't make this stuff up. You know?
You can see why I handed that one.
Yeah. Now we know.